up. The starting fives for both teams.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Washington Wizards out at Capital One Center. The Wizards coming into this one following a loss to the Pacers.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action with Greg Anthony and Hall of Fame. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Antetokounmpo.
And in the last 5.
And with tip-off coming up, we've point forwards and big guards in demand. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Looking at the schedule doors about halfway through the season, some teams that started out very hot and were winning like crazy have now come back to earth. They've cooled a bit. They've leveled out.
I think inevitably over the course of an 82-game season, NBA players will tell you there are always ups and downs and waves of success and then the tough moments. And the best teams seem to be able to weather all of that. Not get too high when they're playing well, not get too low if they're in the middle of a slump.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, we've got Hachimura. He's out there at Nurkic, and it's Napier in at the point.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Here's the great one, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo for the finish, and the dunk by Giannis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Napier passes to Hachimura. First quarter, just over a minute played. Second shot opportunity. Nurkic can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Here's Temple. And again, Washington, no good.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
They get it back. Yes, that goes in. And it's 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Here's Keller. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
That one drops for him.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look at the Bucks.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know for the Bucks, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one falls for Hachimura.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Pass to the great one. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down low. The great one passes to Drummond. Nurkic with the block. Dishes it to Temple. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a little lack of fight defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Hachimura. Antetokounmpo defending Nurkic. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. The three. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from the Great One. The Great One's got 5 points so far. Wizards trail by 11. Napier kicks to Temple. And the foul called on the Great One. That's his first foul. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And here's Napier. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Pass to the Great One. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's now 7 points for the Great One. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to Indiana. Now here's Napier, guarded by Bledsoe. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 11 feet away, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
The pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Drummond. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Temple. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Napier passes to Temple. Keller defended by Middleton. Back to Temple. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Hachimura, guarded by Bledsoe. Hachimura, the pass to Temple. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Now here's Bledsoe. Defense right on him. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Rebound, Washington.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Keller, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Wizards trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Washington. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Napier feeling it out a bit. Here's Temple. He has 5. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league, who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back three will become sort of an identifiable...
Drummond passes to the great one. Back to Drummond. Here's Melly. Passes it to the great one. Middleton outside. Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to the great one. And here is Drummond. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's the great one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. Well, you look at the great one, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks he gets, and if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
You know, that's what it takes if you're going to shoot a high percentage. You have to have the touch, no doubt. But you also need to be intelligent in your shot selection. He's a coach's dream in that department.
You've got Hachimura. Baca is out there with Nurkic, and it's Keller in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He finished with 47 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Hachimura, the pass to Temple. Shoots. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Here's Temple, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Atkins checked in. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 22. Now the pass to the great one. The feed to Antetokounmpo. Passes to the great one. There's the dish to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Tries yet again. Rebound by the Wizards. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Temple, guarded by Bledsoe. Temple, the pass to Nurkic. Shoots from 12. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the dunk by Giannis.
Eric Bledsoe's court vision is probably underrated. What a pretty pass.
Washington has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Temple, guarded by Bledsoe, and it's sent back by Drummond.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Hachimura. Guarded by Bledsoe. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets.
And that game against the Knicks, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
And Washington making a change here. Evans is checked in for the Wizards. Arthur's checked in, and it's Napier in for Evans. Now here's Napier, guarded by Bledsoe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Of course, you can't help but notice that teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
and the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, it's good for us, good for the fans, good for the team.
And that's because the defense has a chance to set it, correct?
Exactly right.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Washington. And the Wizards with possession. Pass to Hachimura. Excellent D there from the great one. Milwaukee's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Bledsoe looking it over. Out to the right wing. Drummond passes to the great one. The Bucks working the ball around. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Nurkic. Down low. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Nurkic with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's the great one. Here's Drummond. And the pass to the great one. Feeds it to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Pass to the great one. Second chance shot.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Middleton against Kuzma. He dishes it to Nurkic.
That's his first personal foul. In for the Bucks.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So the shot's good from the great one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Napier with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. LaQ. Napier covering. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Here's Drummond. Nurkic with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's the great one. Rebound by Nurkic.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kuzma outside. And the layup is good. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
To the inside. Second chance effort. Antetokounmpo dishes to Drummond. To the middle. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Keller. Rebounded by the Bucks. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game.
That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Pass to Nurkic. Inside, Temple. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Temple's got 18 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
To the inside. Here's the great one, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Bledsoe outside. Here's the great one, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for Washington. And stolen by Drummond. To the left side wing. The great one passes to Antetokounmpo, and he comes up with the deuce. Antetokounmpo's got 26.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Keller. Back to Napier. Now, here's Nurkic. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The story of rebounding. Now a look at the league's best players on the boards. Number 1, Andre Drummond. 2nd, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Guys, we're lucky to get to watch two of the league's most outstanding rebounders on the same court here today.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Temple gets the bucket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Bledsoe passes to the great one. Here's Giannis. Lays it up off the glass. And he has 28 points for the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
With the shot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got 5 points so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Hachimura, covered by Giannis. Nurkic the pass to Hachimura. And the foul called on the great one. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Hachimura.
Serge Ibaka.
Keller, defended by Middleton. Here's Keller. And another miss by Washington.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, Giannis. 28 points for him. The great one passes to Motley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Poeltl. For Milwaukee, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 7 seconds left in the third. Here's Temple, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw drops for Temple. And both free throws good for Temple. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Wizards. You've got Hachimura. Poeltl is out there with Wagner, and it's Temple in at the point. Unable to get that one. The Bucks shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And the dunk by Giannis.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Hachimura. Back to Poeltl. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Poeltl's got his first points in this one. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And that one, good. And that's now 27 points for the great one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Temple. A three-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Or some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Here's the great one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At the line for the Bucks.
That free throw good from the great one. The Wizards making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Both free throws good from the great one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Evans with the teardrop. Here's Pirtle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, Kevin, you love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
A pass to the great one for the three. That shot misses. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Motley kicks to Valentine. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From about 19 feet, the Wizards with another miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct. Shot clock at 5. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Arthur. He kicks it to Evans. Pass to Wagner. Wizards passing it around. Ibaka with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. Great D that time from Giannis.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Evans with it. And there's the pass to Wagner. Here's Hachimura. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Wizards. And that one falls for Hachimura. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Antetokounmpo.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Free throw good. Giannis.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
To the middle. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 22 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
He gets that one.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Now here's Evans. Passes it to Ibaka. To the left wing. Here's Hachimura. Can't hit that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Giannis high post. McHugh. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders...
Arthur. Shooting 1.
And Arthur, no good on that one. Milwaukee has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Keller trying to end the drought. Here's Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw, no good. And the Wizards making a change here. And he's good on the second. The Bucks shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Pass to Valentine. Here's the great one. And another basket for Milwaukee.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now Evans shoots from 14, and he nails the jumper. Evans has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Pass to Valentine. Here's the great one, covered by Evans. Melli passes to the great one. Here's Motley. He's guarded by Nurkic. Motley no good. And here is Arthur. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, remarkable strength with Ibaka, right? Fends off whatever the defense throws his way, converts through contact. That's nice.
Free throw good. Serge Ibaka. Here's the great one. Here's McLeod. Count the basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Evans dishes to Nurkic. It's rebounded by Motley. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the pass to the great one. Just 5 on the clock.
Good D.
And here's Valentine for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Arthur with it. Count that bucket. Milwaukee with the ball. Cloud passes to the great one. Here's Motley. Second shot opportunity. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Nurkic.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really...
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.